Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar. Today, we'll be talking and walking you through the text app. We're going to do a short demo of the text app, what it is, explain you the history behind it, share some insights, some cool new features, something that was not here before. If you have any questions during the webinar, there is a Q&A section enabled in the Zoom. So if you could please direct all of the questions through it so that we can later on answer all of those in timely manner. There is a time reserved for Q&A at the end. If you're typing in chat, make sure to type to everyone so that everybody else can also see that. My name is Kuba. I'm a customer success manager here at Text. With me is
Jan. I'm solution engineer here at Text, and I guess together we have like 20 years of experience here at Text.
We've been with Text, previously LiveChat, for a long time right now. We've been here since some of the products were not even developed yet. The beginnings of ChatBot, the beginnings of HelpDesk, and maybe a little history why we're here and what we'll be doing. So today we'll be talking about the text app. So what we believe is going to be the future of Text as a company and our new application. So previously, back those, let's say, 20 years of coherent experience in LiveChat as a company, we started with LiveChat. We wanted it to be the state-of-the-art application to enable you to be in contact and in touch with customers on your website. So just that you are, be able to chat and for the application to be as good, basically the best possible option. But then we also thought we have a chat. We would like to add some automation to it. So we developed a chatbot and we've been developing it since. Then we wanted to also have something to be available after hours. So we invented HelpDesk, and now we have also a ticketing system. All of those products, we took our time hard and a lot of hard work to be able to deliver them to you at the state that they're currently. So we wanted them to be state-of-the-art tools with the features that are needed for you to have the best customer experience, but also to provide the best customer experience. Now, we've come to a point, both as a company, as a product, that we decided that we want to have everything in one place, and that we wanted to be the best and the only application that you would actually, the only solution that you actually need to provide the customer experience that your end users deserve and that you deserve from us. That's why we're here. That's why we have the text app. So without further ado, I'm going to start sharing some of the insights. For the purposes of today's webinar, we'll be using our very lovely plant-based website. Yannick is already laughing because we have plant-based bags, we have plant-based clothes, we have plant-based anything. Why shouldn't a website be plant-based if it's about the plants? So standard, the chat widget from the text app is currently looking the same as it did in LiveChat. So it is located in our bottom right corner. Here it is available just like it did in LiveChat. So from the front end, nothing yet changes, and it stays like this for now. However, moving over into the text application, I'm using the dark mode. So if it is a little bit dark for you, you can always, in the bottom left, change to the light theme. I'm not going to, because then probably I'm going to blind somebody just watching the webinar. So I'm going to stay with this. First thing that you can notice is that we are in a section that's called an inbox. So moving between, so the difference between LiveChat, HelpDesk, ChatBot, as a group combined into the text app, is that everything now is in one, what we call an inbox. So in here you have all of the chats, tickets, custom views, and something new, chats with the AI agents. On the AI agents, Yannick, I'm sure, is going to provide some more insights while we move into that particular section. But Yannick, if you would be so kind to start a test chat so that we can test the AI agent.
Absolutely. So I just started a chat. Of course, the first line of defense or contact would be the bot, the AI agent. We can actually right away supervise the chat, which was a bit different earlier, where you had to pick the chat and then supervise it. Now it actually shows you all the ongoing chats in the inbox. I will now ask a couple of questions. Let's see how the bot will react.
So as you can see from just how the section looks, new thing, left-hand side, we have inbox and we have all of those different folders. Yeah, so we have AI agents, we have chats with the AI agents that we're currently looking at. Then we have chats that are the normal ones, let's say, with the agents, with folders instead of just having everything in one line. So they're more grouped. It's easier to navigate through the UI if you're handling multiple things at the same time. So chats, tickets, everything else. The middle of the application, it's still very similar to what it was in LiveChat. So we have my active chats left-hand side. The middle is where the thread, the actual conversation happens. As you have noticed, we still have the magnificent sneak peek so that you can see what the end users are typing. Jan is currently asking our AI agent some questions about our plant-based website. So do we have subscriptions for the plans to offer? And we can see that the AI agent, based on the knowledge that we have input into it, already provided us with a very nice answer, how the subscription works, that you can customize the plan choices anytime, you can pause, skip, and it also provides a link, so redirects us to the apologies, to the subscription section where you can actually start. Next question, we have gift cards, if they're available. And of course, well, maybe not of course, but we don't offer.
No, we sell plans, so gift cards. I mean, you can buy plans as gifts, of course.
Well, we're not a flower shop, you know. We're a subscription-based plan shop.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, actually, we already will now see something new. Earlier, in the chatbot, you basically had to add keywords and phrases in the right places to trigger a transfer. The new AI agent now understands the intent automatically and will do a transfer to the available agent.
Yeah. So now you can see at the bottom, I had an option to take over the chat from the AI agent, which was also similar to what you could do inside LiveChat. But in this case, it wasn't just the chatbot, it was the AI agent, something a little bit more advanced, but in a second. So now I was watching this chat, I can click go to chat, or if you notice on the left-hand side under my chats, now I have a new notification that this chat is actually with me. So from the agent's perspective, the input field looks very similar. It's still very much the familiar one that you had inside LiveChat. You can see that Jan is currently writing me a question. Do we offer Boston Fern for the offices? So now in LiveChat, all of the AI features were treated more like an add-on. In the text app, we want them to be an essential part of your customer experience, but also an essential part of your day-to-day work. So instead of searching for an answer, I'm going to ask our reply suggestions to do that so for me. So now Copilot, which is our AI, not mistake with the Microsoft's Copilot, totally different, not the same product. And in here, you can see we got the answer. So we do offer Boston Fern plans. We do have a link to them. We maybe I'm going to actually get rid of this part. So before anything is being sent, even if it is generated by AI, you always have the capabilities to adjust those messages yourself. I'm going to send it over. So yeah, Yannick, we do have a Boston Fern plans.
Perfect.
Anything else that you'd like to?
Yeah, actually, what's the price?
Oh, good question. I don't know. So what can I do in this case? Uh, Again, excuse me. In the top right corner, you have the Copilot available as a chat now inside the application. So your agents are able to ask the Copilot questions about, well, the questions that the customer asked. So what was it? Boston Fern. What's the price for Boston Fern? Let's give it a second to go through the data from our website, and let's see if we can actually do get the price for the Boston Fern. So Yannick can go back, and there we go. The price for Boston Fern plant typically ranges from $28 to $35. Let me copy this over. I can paste it directly into the chat and send it over. So not only you will be able in the text app to get the AI to write an answer for you, but you can always ask it questions about the knowledge that you uploaded into it. So there are different types of what you can do in this case. So either you can go with the AI generating you an answer, or you can fetch the knowledge and then draft the answer yourself. I just copied it because it was a very simple one. So Jan knows now how much for a Boston Fern. Thank you. You can go back to your manager and consult with the manager. But before you do, oh, you didn't. Why did you do? Why did you left? Why did you left, Yannick? Few more things.
You didn't reply in time. It's
oh yeah, my bad, my bad.
Yeah.
Well,
you still get a good rating, so
thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. So, few more things. Or maybe slight adjustments to the UI between the live chat and the text app. So right-hand side, we now show a little more information about the customers themselves. So now you can see that Yannick is currently browsing. Where is he browsing from? We do have his email, so just like it was in live chat. However, in here, you can see that he already had 5 chats. You can go straight to the archives to read those. You can see that Yannick had 2 tickets with us and which visit it is from his. Chat info stays mostly the same with slight UI adjustments. We have, however, moved tags from under the text box to the right-hand side. So now if you'd like to add tags, now you have to do it on the right-hand side. Visited pages, very favorite feature of our e-commerce customers, stays the same, so you don't have to worry. You can see that Yannick is currently browsing our plans. Okay, a second test that we would like you to show you, to basically showcase this time a little bit more about the AI agents, is now I'm offline. You can see top bar. If you've been chatting in live chat, you know that usually it looks a little bit more red and a little bit more angry, letting you know that you're not accepting chats. But this is for a purpose. So Yannick is now back with the AI agent asking for a quote for the plans to the office. So let's see how our AI agent can handle this query this time.
all right, seems to be good. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. So what now? What would you like to do as a customer of our plant-based business?
Yeah, I actually want to talk to somebody from sales in this case.
Sorry, I'm not available.
Oh, why? Let's just check. Maybe you are.
I'm pretty sure I'm definitely not.
Yeah, it seems like it's checking for available agents. And of course, there's always a chance you become online again, right?
It does have a period during which it's going to wait if there is available agents or not. We're going to show you how to set this up in a second. But now, excuse me again, you can see that still a little bit raspy after that reschedule. Apologize.
All right, I think it's giving us a lot of time. Perfect. All right.
There we go. So we are unfortunately not available. And what did the AI agent do for you?
So we added a skill to the AI agent to create automatic tickets if agents are offline. And yeah, basically it does it automatically. You don't need to create like a flow where you add conditions and keywords and so on. It does it by itself. Um, and yeah, I think you can actually show the ticket section in this case.
Okay, so you do see how the chat works. They're very similar. AI agents are a huge part of what's coming in inside the text app. About the capabilities, we're going to move into those a second. We just want to, make a little bit more coherent going through all the sections at once. So chats, they stay exactly the same as they did. So on the left hand side, you can see all of your chats. Now, queued on the side and supervised chats, they got their own folders, so it's not cluttered like it used to. Archives were also moved into an inbox. So now, if you'd like to check all of your archived chats, they will be available inside the inbox under the chats. Now, our AI agents did create you a ticket. So let's move into the tickets. So in here, we do have the ticket section. It looks similarly to what you had inside HelpDesk, but now it's everything in one place. So everything is inside the text app. So you can find the familiarities in between the sections that were available in HelpDesk. So all tickets, the teams queue, how I call it, so the unassigned tickets from the teams that you're a part of, my open tickets, if there are tickets assigned to you that are open. The statuses stays currently the same. So we have open, pending, on hold, solved, and closed. A little bit of an improvement for me personally. We do have an icons next to every single one of them, so it's a little bit more graphic. So might help some people get themselves more familiar with how the statuses should be utilized. So let's check the ticket that the AI agent created for us. So we have Yannick, we have his email because the AI agent did have it. The subject contains the AI prefix because that's how we set it up so that we know which ones were, for example, came from an email and which ones were created by the AI agent inside the chat. We have it as a high priority. So in here, you can see that the AI created as a ticket, and the customer is interested in a quote for a larger office plan subscription, has requested to connect with a sales representative for further assistance. So we are getting a summary of what the inquiry from the customer was about. We have the AI created as an urgent because, well, Jan did ask about a large subscription. So we want to be properly informed that a more special, let's say, approach is needed in this case. Okay. When it comes to the tickets view, it stays mostly coherent with the help desk. So if you are using our help desk, you are familiar with all of the terminology in here. So again, right-hand side, we do have those additional information. So we are switching focus a little bit more from chats and tickets being the main entities in LiveChat to customers being the main part of the text app. So there are a few things, I don't know if we can talk about them yet, but let's stay a little bit mysterious. So there are also something that we can just let you know a little bit about in the future. Ticket info stays exactly the same. So we have all of the information about what the ticket is, when it was created. The status can, of course, be changed on the go. Priority, we have high. The AI created this as a high because of the context of the conversation it has. So it has the capabilities to understand what the conversation was about and then prioritize based on that, which is super cool. Assignment stays similar. So you can have assignment per team and then per teammate. Ticket tags, again, they are actually in the same place as they were in HelpDesk. So only LiveChat moved the tags from bottom to right-hand side. Followers, the same feature as there was in HelpDesk, so it stays the same. All the recipients moved in from from the requester tab, it was called.
Requester, yeah.
So you can, of course, add a little bit more people that if Yannick would like their manager to be included in the conversation, you can do so. So the text field, no major changes. It works exactly the same. So you don't have to worry about this. The only thing that we do show is in HelpDesk, you had to be aware from which team you're sending the tickets from, because each team could have a different reply address. In this case, we do show from which email this particular one is going to be delivered, sent more. So you have a little bit more information on hand when it comes to the tickets. Okay, let's go back to all the tickets views. You can see there the standard tickets that can come from an email is they're also available. So in here we have tickets from me. So there is some problem with a file upload picture. So Yannick, how good you are with animals?
I mean, this one looks nice. So,
but what kind of animal is it?
it's a dog.
No, it's a shrimp.
What?
It's a shrimp.
Shrimp. Oh, okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
curled like a
okay.
shrimp. Yeah, it is a dog. So you can see tickets do look the same as they were in HelpDesk. We still support images embedded into the tickets, custom signatures, GIFs. My text GIF is still working, and attachments work exactly the same. So you still are supported as they were. Cool. So let's move on to the engagement section. Those of you who are more e-commerce focused and do some prospecting are very familiar with the traffic tab. So this one is still continued. It is still currently in the same form that it was, so you can see who is currently on your website. You have all of the information that were available inside LiveChat, and you can still prospect, start a chat, so that it is you can get some more leads. However, inside the engagement, we have your favorite campaigns. There is currently a major overhaul of the campaigns, how they look and how can you create them. So you definitely can notice that we have a huge UI update. So now if you see your campaigns, you can see not only a preview of how they work, but also the conditions and a direct link to their reporting. There are few new features in those. So let me start by creating a new campaign. And let's add it to our sales team, because why not? Again, you can start by using some ready templates. We're using a sales one. So let's go to the discounts. Why not? So new campaign builder is a little bit easier than the last one. There are no two steps. Everything is now done in one interface. Oh, yeah. Great. So you can customize how it looks like. Of course, you can upload your own graphics, text, those stay the same. Buttons are available just like they were. However, the conditions are a little bit different. So in here, you can choose if those campaigns will be displayed everywhere or on a particular URL with, contains or is exactly as additional conditions. You can edit those conditions. So who will be receiving, if it's all visitors, first time returning, this is a very similar. But now you can choose if and how many times should this campaign be displayed. So you can have it on every visit, or you can have once per user, which means once a user sees it, they're not going to see it anymore, ever again, actually. So when to show this campaign? Only when agents are online or all the time, so that the AI agents technically can still utilize campaigns. They can be still displayed when you are not available, so you can still prompt, and that's for e-commerce. That's great for e-commerce. So you have a shop and you can still prompt those promotions. You can prompt users to push them into the cart with the campaigns, even if your agents are not available. And of course, time conditions. So after what time on the page should that be displayed, and additional conditions like URLs, customers activity. I actually noticed that not all of our customers so that in LiveChat this condition is also available. So nice one to take into consideration. So if somebody is about to leave a page, you can prompt them with a campaign. A new thing is that you can schedule those. So previously, you could set up a one-time campaign so that it would be displayed just once for a user, and that could be scheduled in a given period of time. Now we've expanded on that, so now you can choose for how long will the campaign last, but at the same time, it can be displayed on every visit. So we've expanded, so it's not just a one-time thing. It can still be scheduled. So you have Black Friday coming. You have Christmas coming. So if you have anything in this regard, this would be great. So you can choose that this is a campaign running only in a given period of time, and then on every visit, it would be displayed for end users. Okay, that's it for the campaigns. Yannick, how about you tell us a little bit more about the AI agents?
Yeah, of course. So AI agents we have now in text are basically an evolution of the chatbots we had earlier. So it's more, I mean, it's an updated AI. We have now a more advanced reasoning model, which is our own. Plus, we partnered with OpenAI for the large language model, which then generates the answer. And as you can see right away, there are a couple of really nice features we have. One would be tone of voice. It was requested a lot of times. It's finally here. And as you can see, there are how many? 5 options. Yeah, 5 options for tone of voice. And the other thing is the answer length. And I think here it's also quite important to be able to change those messages depending on the business. If it should be just a short answer, yes, we can provide you with a product. Here's the link, or if it should be more more elaborate. Of course, sources for AI are still websites and files. The limit is higher, so a one-time website crawl can now add up to 5,000 pages. And yeah, before it was, I think, 2,000.
Yep.
Yeah. So here the limit was changed. And files again, the bot will use those files as well. Also, when it comes to the reasoning model, the earlier chatbot's reasoning model used one source of information. The new one is able to combine sources of information and basically use multiple to generate an answer, which gives you also basically higher quality of AI answers. You can choose, of course, which sources it should use. We have a knowledge hub. We can go to that later, where you can add multiple sources. You can decide what AI should use which source. So we can tell the AI to use a source. We can tell Copilot to use a different source. So you're quite flexible when it comes to what sources all the different AIs will be able to use. And when we scroll down a little bit, you can see the skills. This is also a new thing. For now, we have 4 different skills you can use. One would be basically send a welcome message where you can edit the message and have your own, or you can have a context-based message. The AI basically generates its own welcome message based on the website, based on previous messages maybe. So this is one of those skills. Let's go to the others. Collecting customer details. Basically, the AI will automatically ask for name and email, will add it to the right attributes, basically. And then, if necessary, it will create a ticket under the correct details, which brings us to the next skill, which would be to handle tickets. As you can see, it not only can create tickets, it can also update existing tickets, and you can add a prefix we saw earlier, so we know where the tickets are coming from. I mean, this bracket AI bracket should make sense, of course, so you always know, okay, those are AI generated tickets. And let's go to the last one, which would be transfer to human. Here, the AI will automatically do the transfer if requested by the customer. As you can see at the bottom, create a ticket if no teammate is available for over 30 seconds. So this automatically will create a ticket if agents are offline. Now, we have one ask. If you could send us additional skills you would love to see here, we are still collecting information from and feedback from our customers, basically what kind of skills they would like to have here. You could more or less think about skills like prompts. So yeah, the more we get, the bigger there is a chance to add such skills that you actually will need for your own use cases.
Yeah. So TextApp is still being very hardly developed. It is our newest, let's call it child product, and it is undergoing heavy development. So just as Jan said, we are very open for feedback, and skills inside the AI agents are one of those. So inside the invitation that you got for the webinar, there is an email csm@text.com. Again, csm@text.com. If there are features that you would love to see inside TextApp, those being AI agent skills, or we're going to move in a second into the also reporting, anything that you would love to see, you can let us know, and then we will, well, pass that along to the product, and they are very recipient into those into that feedback. Me and Jan, we both work very closely, hand to hand, face to face with our customers, so we already can say that this really gets implemented. So shoot us those, and we'll pass them along to the right people. Okay, Yannick, how about we show a little bit more about the performance of the chatbot?
Absolutely. So the AI agent now works a little bit different also when it comes to building. So in our case, we opted for AI resolutions, which means if the AI was able to solve a case or answer a question without the need to transfer the chat to an agent or create a ticket, this would be counted as an AI resolution. And of course, in every plan, you will have a different number of AI resolutions included. And everything that goes above the AI resolutions will be built. Pricing wise, I think what's the up-to-date price? Should be 99 cents per
99
AI
cents
resolutions.
for something that's above the plan limit. Yeah.
Exactly. Of course, the reporting here will show you in detail how the AI is doing. And again, it only will count if the AI was not able to help the customer. Again, if it transfers the chat or creates a ticket, it will not count as an AI resolution.
Yeah, so something similar that we had in ChatBot. So ChatBot also came with chat packages, and anything that would exceed a chat package from the subscription plan that you were on would be additionally built. In this case, an AI agent being a lot more powerful tool would be able to resolve all of the cases, hopefully, on its own without the need of transfer. So in here, you can see the graphs and the data. So there is an AI agent performance report in which you can see the AI resolution rate in percentages, AI agent chats, so how many chats did it have, what's its CSAT score, because that's also important, and the amount of transferred chats. So what's the percentages of chats that were actually transferred over to the agent. Okay, let's go back into the automations, because we would also like to talk a little bit about the chatbots.
Yeah, so of course your old chatbots will still be available in the TextApp after migrating, or basically after you log into TextApp. So you can still use them, they are still available, and here actually nothing will change from the customer perspective. And as you can see, you will have access to the builder also inside of the text app. So you don't need to log into ChatBot in a basically again in a separate app. Everything will be in the same place. Yeah, so here I think it also would be a much easier way to manage chats, bots, and everything in one place.
Okay, something completely new. Not everybody is aware of that because this feature, or let's say this product even, is currently in beta for our LiveChat users, but it is a part of TextApp already. Those are workflows, and basically, what are workflows is a way to automate inside our products, but not only. You can think of it as our version of Zapier. So, based on different conditions, you can do different things. So, for example, a very nice workflow that's there already a template actually is for it's creating a ticket with a summary. So, let's use this template and let me show you how it works. So basically you choose a starting point, which is a trigger for the workflow. So for example, in this case, we have a chat ended. So it will trigger when the chat ends. And what then will happen? Then we fetch the chat transcript. We push it over into your OpenAI account so that it can summarize the text. And then based on that data, we can create a ticket from it. So it is something similar that AI agents can do, but you can also enrich it with a different data inside the workflows. So you can have tickets being created based on a chat transcript and a summary from your OpenAI. There's a lot of different let's say templates and use cases for the workflows. So you can have tagging based on different conditions. You can have auto reply to ratings. So if a chat was rated, there can be an auto reply automatically sent by a workflow. No need for an agent to actually ask, why did I get a bad rate? Sorry. So there is a lot of those currently available. You can share chat insights as tickets, also able to connect with MailChimp, which is super cool, and well, create tickets on competitors mentioned. Did not see this one coming, but apparently somebody already created this one. For example, lead collection. So you can have leads being added to MailChimp directly from LiveChat as a workflow. So there is no need to use any external tools. We have that built in right now. Yeah, workflows are super cool and they are very heavily developed. There is a lot of stuff that they can do. Those are automations that are codeless. So you just choose blocks, you choose variables, you drag and drop. You don't have to have any coding knowledge in order to build your own very fancy automations.
Plus, of course, we want to support webhook as well in the workflows at some point, and there will be more and more integrations offered. Of course, it's a process, but yeah, it's already working great with the integrations we provide out of the box.
Yeah. Canned responses, a very fancy tool, my favorite, to be honest, for the agents. Me and Jan, we both worked in our support, so we know the power of a good canned response. They're still, of course, available inside the text app. Your canned responses from LiveChat and HelpDesk, if you access text app, of course, will be migrated. No problem at all. They are separated. So technically, you can have different canned responses for chats and tickets. Why is that? Because, well, a chat is a kind of a different type of a conversation than an email is. So you would definitely get away with posting a Gutenberg's Bible inside an email and sending it over, while in chat, that's a huge red flag. That's a no-go. So you can have different types of canned responses in chats and tickets. You can have the same up to you, but we do have that distinction, everything in one place. Again, no separation between the two products. Ticket rules, those are the HelpDesk automations that you are probably all very familiar with. So any automations based on the tickets, still the same, currently already migrated into the text app, so you can manage those just like chatbots from within one app. No need to run into different places. So your very own feedback requests, setting up priority or follow-ups, everything is already there. Okay, let's move over to the reporting, because there is a very fancy new, let's say, home screen for the reports. It's called an overview, and it is, well, it is a lot. So in here, you can see the total cases, which is the number of chats and tickets, of course, already compared to a previous period. Top right, you can choose which period. The number of total chats which were automated, which are just assisted, which were manual. If you'd be using campaigns, we also have a sales tracker inside the text app. All of the metrics below are CSAT for the chats, CSAT for the tickets, number of unique visitor, total chats duration. A lot of very fancy information is now in a one dashboard that LiveChat unfortunately did not have. So in here, you can see everything, and you can get your hands on all of the data that you'd like. The AI agent, that's something that we shown you, but there is a custom dashboard coming. It is called currently a metrics breakdown. Right now, it is this preview is static. It's not yet customizable, but it's going to be. So in here, you can see all of the statistics that you'd like per agent, and well, you can see everything everywhere all at once. We're not sponsored. That's a movie name. So yeah, you're going to be able to customize this view, this metrics breakdown. So if you want to run some reporting, you can see its breakdown per agent. You can see their chats, you can see their tickets, first response time, ratings, everything in one place inside the application. So there is no longer a need for you to fetch those CS files and do your own reporting in Excel. But who doesn't like a good CS file?
I mean, you can still do it.
You can still do it, but who doesn't like a good CS file? We already done it for you, and it is a long time coming. When it comes to the reporting, we already implemented the most popular ones inside text app from LiveChat, so you are very familiar. Currently, no new reports as of now, but there are new reports coming. If there is a report that you would like to have, and we currently don't, you know the email. Send us a feedback.
Really? Did we share the email?
Yeah, oh, okay. I said it like twice. You can send it in chat if you have a second. csm@text.com. Again, csm@text.com. It's going to go straight to us, and we can then share it over with the product. So yeah, insights. They're not yet moved, but they're getting expanded based on the AI capabilities of our AI agents. So currently, we are working on moving and compressing all of the reportings from all three products into one dashboard. But again, there are new reports coming. I think I can share one. I know there is a plan for having an auto assignment breakdown for like HelpDesk. So in LiveChat, you currently have agents activity in which you can check when agents were accepting chats. I know there is one coming for HelpDesk in which you will see when the agents had the auto assignment turned on for assigning tickets. So you know basically when they were accepting incoming tickets. Very cool one. And that was a feedback actually from one of the customers we worked on recently. Can't share a name, NDAs, all of that jazz, but real story. Okay, Knowledge Hub. Knowledge Hub is a huge place because this is where all of the AI features are taking the knowledge from. This is basically the brain of the whole operation. So in here, you can add and manage all of your knowledge sources. So knowledge sources for the AI agents, knowledge sources for the co-pilots, the part that and agents can ask and basically just converse about the business, and replay suggestions. So you can see there are checkboxes in which source is used for which part. So for example, our text.com is currently used just by a Copilot, but our Groove shop, so our plant-based shop, is used by all three of those. Something that was a long time coming and previously was not available. When you add a new source and you choose a website, you can, of course, choose which website, but if you go into the source settings, you can choose how often it's going to be updated. So chatbots, unfortunately, didn't have it. AI agents do have it. So if there are knowledge sources that are websites, which change quite often, especially if you are like an e-commerce shop and you update your stock very often. If there are changes, you don't have to do it manually. You can set it up, set up the basically auto update cycle. So how often would all of those sources get updated? Let's say the lowest currently is 5 days. We don't also want to crawl your website unnecessarily and mess up with all of your website traffic and reporting, because that's also very important. But something that was a long time coming, and it's currently in the text app that was not available previously.
Yeah, really often requested, and it's finally here.
Okay. Settings wise, all of the settings are currently being moved, so they're not yet all implemented inside the text app. So anything that for example, language sections, availability, the forms.
The website widgets.
The website widget still is being controlled by the LiveChat state of things. The same with chat assignments, chat tags. That is still yet inside LiveChat. We haven't moved it yet, or like ticketing options. So like email templates still in HelpDesk, but they're gonna be here soon. I think we went through all of this. Yep. And I see a lot of notifications on the Q&A. So with a little bit of time left, how about we go into some questions?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. The chat is full of questions. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the ones from the Q&A. And let's go to the ones being added the first. Will the marketplace be available for native text app users? Yes, it's going to be available in the text app. It's not yet there, but it's going to be. We have our partners already working on making their applications available for the text app, so it is also going to be available in this.
Also, migrated customers can still access their apps they used earlier.
Correct. Yes, all of the applications are available right-hand side. Okay, will a copy of this presentation be sent to all participants? We will update this webinar to our YouTube channel, and I think we're going to send it over as well. So don't have to worry about that. Okay, will it be possible to change the ticket naming system to a more numerical style, or is it system-wide? If you're talking about the ticketing being created by an AI agent, you can choose the prefix. Maybe those were ticket IDs.
I mean, the IDs are
alphanumeric. The ones that we saw were only letters, I think, but there can be alphanumeric. It is currently not possible to customize how they're being named, unfortunately. The next question, would there be an option to update canned responses for both chat and tickets simultaneously instead of needing to update each separately? There is going to be such an option, but there is also an option to have them separately. It's not needed, but it is possible to have them the same in both. I'm not sure if that's implemented as of now, but it's definitely on the roadmap to have canned responses being able to be provided in both tickets and chats. Mm-hmm. Can we elaborate how AI agent resolution currently priced at 99 cents will be calculated? So just as Jan mentioned, the AI resolution is based on the merit. So if there was a case resolved from start to finish and the answers were provided to the questions by the AI only without the need of human intervention, either by tickets or by a transfer, that's going to be counted as an AI agent resolution. Empty chats, of course, not being counted if an AI was not able to provide an answer. So it sent a message, but it was not an answer. So, hey, I wasn't able to provide you an answer because I don't have a knowledge source for that. It is also not counted as a resolution. Okay, for auto tag workflows, is there a possibility to see all the conversations where the tags were applied automatically? I don't think there is a counter for the workflows if, but
I mean,
actually,
maybe
if it
let's
is
do it like this. If you're using a specific tag that's only used by the automation, then of course you will see you can see a list of all the chats that have been tagged automatically. If it's a tag that's used by agents as well, I think at the moment we don't have this option, but it's good feedback. We can definitely share it with the product team.
got it. Next one. How can I configure the AI agent to review specific information and restrict it to that data source only in order to avoid hallucinations? So it is still based on what you upload into it. So you choose which knowledge sources it will have. So that's already a restriction. There are new skills coming that would help you with
I guess limiting.
limiting the language, for example, that the AI agent is able to use, what things not to use, and to have a little bit more agency of
And I guess we
how
can
it
ask
apply.
here again for your feedback to send what kind of skills you would like to have in the AI agent in the future. If you could send it to csm@text.com again, would be awesome. Yeah, we're looking for that feedback.
Okay, next one. Also report for the auto tags. I assume that's the same person asking about the workflows. Not at the moment, but I think it is planned. So it could be. Well, I accidentally kicked your
No,
camera.
I'm
Sorry,
still here.
I apologize. You're still in the frame. For the auto tags can be downloaded. Not at the moment. It is planned. We're a software platform that has companies as client. We'd love to track data by domain email address. Companies as clients. So the clients would have the same domain. That's an interesting case. We'd love to track data by domain email address. Is it possible? So if you would go into, and that's still the same working as a live chat as it will currently in the text app, you can get the exported raw data in which you will have the data with the emails of your end users. If your clients are companies, you can of course still load a specific group for a given company. So it would not be email domain address, but it would be a domain, for example, where the group is
But I
loaded.
guess since we have all the data in the raw data export, you can basically filter it and find all the chats, the number of chats for a specific domain. So this should be already be possible, but it's not like an out-of-the-box report at the moment, at least.
Okay, next one. Can you configure the AI agent to operate only on specific pages of the website while keeping human agents active on the others or chatbot in others? Not at the moment, but it is going to be there.
Exactly.
And the last one from the Q&A section, will the price and the options to use the AI agent remain the same in the LiveChat team plan? So when it comes to pricing between LiveChat and Text App, it is going to change. We don't have a final version for you yet, because Text App is still under heavy development. It is still a new product of ours. So we don't have anything set in stone as of now. I think it's also worth mentioning to everybody in here that Text App is what we believe is going to be the future of text as a company and our product. So at some point in the future, without a set date, so don't worry about it, we would love to have everybody using Text App. Okay, some questions from the chat. First one that I can see is, will the recording of this training We're doing a training, actually. Actually, yes, we do. Be
Yes.
sent out to the participants. Is going to be uploaded to the YouTube, and we can later on send it over as well to everybody that was available. If the web crawling is set to 1 day, at what time does the crawling occur? The web crawling bottom line right now is 5 days, and I don't think we have a set hour.
I guess it will do it exactly after 5 days. So if you do it at 6 p.m., it will do it at 6 p.m. in 5 days.
Okay.
Most likely, but unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure here.
Oh boy, the chat was busy. Okay, I can see that you answered some of the ones that are already here. Can I train the Copilot to use a more casual conversational tone?
Yeah, we answered that already.
Yeah, it is.
I
It
think
is
that
inside
was-
the AI agents. You can choose what type of tone they're going to be using and the size of the messages as well. Do you need separate account with HelpDesk to create tickets or just text app? In the future, you will just need text app. Is a ticket created from every chat when no agent is available or only when the customer wants one? At the moment, we only create tickets if the customer requests it or if it is necessary due to specific keyword through the flow of the live chat bot. So from the chat, we don't want to have too many tickets, only the important ones. Is there a way to filter them otherwise?
I mean, we saw that the bot is able to actually set the priority. So I think here you would see the priority, but I think at the moment, if somebody requests a ticket or a transfer, nobody's available, it will do it automatically. But again, it's work in progress. There will be some skills or some additional settings in the ticket creation automation to make sure it only creates it when it's necessary, for example.
So currently for the AI chatbot, for the AI agent, don't mistake those two. You can choose if it will create one automatically if there was nobody available after 30 seconds, or if that is disabled, then it can create a ticket if only the end user requests one. How does it work for an agency managing multiple clients? Some using LiveChat, HelpDesk, and ChatBot orders only LiveChat and HelpDesk, and some with LiveChat and ChatBot. How would the text app function in these different setups? So currently, as we are not forcing anybody to use the text app, you can still use the text app right now. It is available. You can go and see how it looks like. Go to the text.com and top right, you're going to have a login and you can get into the text app. If your organization only uses LiveChat and HelpDesk, you will have access only to those features inside the text app. If your company uses all, you will have access to all the features. If you use only LiveChat and ChatBot, you will only have access to the things that you were already using. So it is, let's say, I'm lacking the
It's
word.
transferring the access.
It's transferring. Yeah, it's you're getting the same access inside the text app as you had previously. At the moment, it's not possible to include the original email when assigning tickets to additional recipients. The text has to be copied manually. Will it be possible in the future to forward or respond to tickets with the original text and attachments to additional recipients? That's a tricky one because it's again an option of forwarding tickets outside of the ticketing system is
I mean, I think a couple of things. One would be, I guess, security. So you might not want to share everything from a ticket. But we will have to check. Let's save this question maybe and do some digging.
As far as I'm aware, there are no plans for an option to forward tickets outside of either HelpDesk or the text app. If you're handling tickets inside the ticketing system, the philosophy is that you want to keep them inside the ticketing system. You don't want to move them to, let's say, separate place because then you're losing all of the management option.
Yeah, you use the trail basically.
You lose all of the features of the ticketing system if you move the ticket outside of. During a chat with a live agent, if you ask Copilot a question, does it search the internet for answer to question or only from the specific website the chat was initiated or the uploaded content sources? Only from the uploaded content sources. We do not search internet, so we don't want to have any hallucinations and answers to questions taken from anywhere. Will the LiveChat be replaced by TextUp and all clients migrated? When? Will there be a possibility to stay with LiveChat? As I've mentioned, at some point we would like all customers to be on the TextUp, so it is coming. The TextUp will become at some point the new LiveChat, let's say. So it is much more than just LiveChat. It's going to have much more capabilities. So at some point there will be migration into the TextUp. When? We don't know yet. There is no set date in stone. We don't have that date.
I would say there's plenty of time.
And definitely all of our clients will be informed about it way ahead of time. So nothing to worry about this right now. Will there be a possibility to stay just with live chat?
Not sure yet.
No, not sure yet. Not sure yet. We're unfortunately not the decision makers in this one, and we don't have that knowledge is because it was not yet planned. Simply, this topic is somewhere lurking, but it's not yet anything decided. What's the maximum content of AI content sources? Currently, there is 5,000 pages for the first crawl. When it comes to the files, I think it's also raised.
Yeah, everything was raised. I know that when it comes to crawling websites, you can actually crawl multiple websites, and each of those would have, let's say, 5,000 pages. So yeah, the limits have been changed quite a lot. There might be still changes here, so we don't want to just keep at one number, but it's definitely changed to the higher number.
At the moment, the customer's full name is used in the comments. Is it possible to use only first name? We're treating the full name as the customer's what is it called? I lost words. Too much talking. Basically, what I'm trying to say, we will be using the full name. I don't think there are plans to just limit it to the first name. We answered that one from the Q&A. Can the location where the AI obtained the data, the response be identified and displayed in the backend? So whenever you prompt the AI, so for example, the Copilot or the replay suggestions, you do have an option to check which sources from where did it use. How does the sales tracker work? You already explained us. If there were recordings, we already explained this one. We also explain this one. If we have several websites for distinctly different programs, does it require a separate agent per website, or can one agent answer question based on which website as customer is currently on?
Yeah, so at the moment, it will work where the bot will understand the content of the question. Of course, that's normal, but it will find the right answer automatically based on the URL. How this will change in the future, we're not sure yet. But yeah, you can actually have multiple domains scanned, and AI agent will answer based on the correct website.
There is super trainer app in the marketplace that does auto tagging based on set condition and has all of the statistics. I assume that was a comment to one of the answers that we did, but I forget what it was. What is it? So, it was to the workflows. So yeah, we know that it is possible, and I think that this is also coming into the workflows. Will the Salesforce integration be fixed? Edmund, if you have problems with the integrations, if it was the one built by us, which is I think very old.
It's the other one, because it's about pulling custom fields.
If it's broken and if it's an integration, I suggest you either reach out to our support so they can help you either debug it, or if it was The one that I think it was made by our friends are at Darka.io. You can reach directly into them to have that one fixed. Can the chat history be displayed in HelpDesk tickets? Currently, AA chat history is not displayed on the HelpDesk tickets. It wasn't, yeah. So when there was a ticket created by an AI, it only provided you a short summary of what basically was happening. Currently, it doesn't have the whole content, but we're going to pass that along. So
I think it's planned actually. We have it in the old system where you can add the whole chat
yeah,
transcript. So there should be at some point an option.
yeah. So I think what we could suggest is to inside the ticket handling skill have it like as a checkbox if you would like, because at some point, from one hand, I do understand when this is coming from, and it would be, of course, nice to have the chat transcript. But at the same time, I can also see some of our customers just not wanting that and sticking with
Yeah,
the
I
with the
guess giving
summary.
the choice would be the
Giving
best
the chat
option.
would
Yeah,
be the best option. Okay. Will there be new API for the text app, or will the current ones for Bing functionalities will stay?
I would say it depends. When it comes to chatting, I think it's the same API.
At the moment, it is the same API.
Yeah. Ticketing is also the same API, but it will, I think, at some point change. But yeah, it's, I think, too early to tell.
Yeah, for us, unfortunately, it's too early to tell what our product has in mind when it comes to all of the backend services. Uh, as of now, all of the APIs are working as they're intended. In the future, when if I just can't say when because it's there. I don't think there's if. Uh, Everything is going to be a text app, I think then we will have a dedicated just text app API. At the moment, everything works as it did. Okay, that was the last question. Thank you very much for staying with us over 15 minutes. Apologies for a little bit of technical issues at the beginning. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you taking time off of your day, wherever you are in the work. Is it morning, afternoon, or evening? We're really grateful. Thank you so much. If you have any feedback, you can always send it to csm@text.com. We will take it to the appropriate places. The recording will be available on our YouTube channel, and we'll do our best to send it also to everybody that attended or just everybody that just registered into the webinar. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you, everybody.